Child, eat. You are hungry. You are the weakest of the bunch. Welcome YouTube. This is the Spector from Team Forbidden. This is my guinea pig. I'm here to show you a Shaddoll deck profile. I haven't done it in a while. It's my favorite deck of all time. And I am hoping for a construct to come back. But in the meantime, let's do it without her.
Aww.
So the Shaddoll monsters I run through is Komara because he's the best one. He's your foolish burial. You know what it does. It sends a Shaddol card. It could be spell trap card. I run double beast. He lets you draw. You barely do the flip effect where you draw 2 cards and discard 1, but it happens.
Because it's BS.
Usually people don't tend to keep this in the field, so you never resolve that one. 2 dragon. It actually helps me clear those stupid barriers or strikes which everybody's running, because I usually tend to do it on their end phase instead of doing it on my own, so that I could
because that way you can actually use the fusion cards.
Well, but I have 3 ways to summon cards, so it's not that bad if they hit my fusion. 2 headshot. I just want to get the fusion as fast as possible, but I mainly use it because it searches my monsters.
They still suck though.
But they suck in the good way.
No, they always bite whenever they suck.
2 Falco. I was running 3, but he's too cloggy at points. I love him with the trap card with Sinister, which I'll get into later on. And that's it for Shaddol monsters.
I hate this guy. It's like every time I feel safe on doing something, he puts her face down. I'm like, okay, so activate the effect? No, I can do it like 6 times.
Yeah, once I set up board, everybody thinks when I said something it's a Falco, even if it's a fucking dragon or something.
Not only that, he lets you bring the fusions back.
Yeah, it's just too good. Yeah, this reborns every Shaddol card that is new. So I'm trying 1 Gofu because first of all he's a tuner, a level 5 tuner. He gets 2 tokens which I could use for Shaddol's fusion. They're dark, so I could bring Winda. If I do bring Winda, I could either go for a Leo. Hey, what up, bitch? He's the brother of the card owner shop in this place. He sucks a lot of dick.
Making videos, huh?
Yeah.
Oh.
He couldn't find a job anywhere else because nobody liked him.
So I use him for 2
Truthford.
I use him for Leo, and I use him for Volcasaurus, which either or is a really great way of
Trash Spector?
going with the deck. And that's it for Gofu and Dark Monsters. Mathematician, because I can only run 1. I wish I could run more.
Then he to run the little robot that dumps 3 cards.
And Trap Tricks. I run him with Trap Tricks because they're the best. This searches, you know what he does, and which is a special summon. He pops a spell trap card on the field. Doesn't come up that often. This is for my rank 4 plays.
That's the one the special summon?
Yeah, this is your wolf bark of the deck. And when he's a special summon, you get to set a hole from your graveyard into the field. So that's okay, I guess. Rarely comes up. 3 Shadow Fusion, because you have to. 1, because you can only run 1.
Otherwise?
Otherwise 3 and 2.
You suck.
Typhoon, I don't want to run Twin Twisters. I could, but I like Typhoon because I don't get any cost out of it and I get to pick whatever I want.
There is decks where Twin Twisters belongs, right? But this is not one of them.
You could run Twin Twisters in this. It's just that I'd rather put Twin Twisters on other decks, and in this one I already have Dragon, so Dragon can pop my the other Spector cards.
And nobody says that much anymore?
Well, I could keep reusing Dragons, so there's that.
So today's Tuesday?
Soul Charge! Because Soul Charge is a bitch. Soul Charge wins games all the time. Also Goblin because I have to instant fusion because I don't play Northern, but I play Winda. This summon is a Winda and allows me to go through more plays. So this is basically another Shadow card. Foolish Burial because you know it's a Shadow card pretty much. And Book of Moon because my Shaddolls are flip effect monsters. That's it for traps.
Book of Eclipse, no?
No, I could run with Book of Eclipse because it's a good set against a lot of decks. But this actually can help you against Zodiacs. If they don't open the Teratop, if they just open the Zodiac and they normal summon him, and you have this, you could, you could slow him down. Besides the other floodgates that there is.
Fuck Zodiacs, right?
There is the trap holes that I use with Reflect Shot, which I obviously run.
Spoiler.
Spoiler.
Bastard.
I'm not gonna explain trap hole, bottomless trap hole. But this over the other, this over the other ones, I like it all better than floodgate because it returns it, so I don't have to deal with it this turn. Whatever it is. Yeah. The best card in the game for me. I love this thing. This is another Foolish Burial. This on your opponent's turn, and then he gets to flip my Shaddolls face up, and then I get to use the effects. Most of the time, I have a Falco and this guy. Set the Falco, set this, and activate this, and send a beast to draw a card later, and then special summon the beast into the field. But you get to manage this however you like, depending on how the duel is going. Breakthrough skill, because I didn't put the strikes in here. I would definitely put this over the strikes, but they're on the folder and I don't want to get it out. I'm too lazy for that.
Strikes over that.
Plus, this is actually not a bad card because you do get to negate the Zodiacs, and if they try to dream you when you're doing your plays, you could just banish this and stop that from happening.
And then they can do stuff to your crotch area.
Warning, because it's warning. Shaddoll Core, still a good card, pretty solid. It helps you keep getting your stuff back.
Consistency.
Especially at Shaddol Fusion. Plus it's another Shaddoll. 1950 defense, that's not bad. And game. So that's just what this is. And that's it for the main deck. For the extra deck, I already showed you these ones. These are tokens for the Gofu. The Scrap Dragon. Scrap Dragon. This is also for the Gofu. A lot of times I have a Hedgehog and the Gofu, and I go for the Synchro Summon, and I could pop the tokens. It's the only reason why I just run it. There is other ways to get them out, but it's good having the pop.
You forgot to say it's a dragon.
I could pop my Shaddolls and get their effects too, so there's why I chose this over some other let's see, synchros.
Dragon.
This guy is okay. I would have run the Moonlight over this, but
we are poor.
But this guy has its own advantages to a lot of the cards in the game or the meta. Mainly the metal foes. This guy is just a big beater that can be destroyed by card effects. 3000 attack. Who doesn't want that? And it's easy to summon too. If you have Chekinaga and Falco, you'll sync for this, and then you get a Shadow Fusion back. So that's great. For exceeds, I have Reflesha, obviously. Castel, staples, the staple cards that I was gonna run the Utopia Lightning package, but that's in another deck, and that's the disadvantage of running like 20 decks. And the Shaddolls. 3 Kinaga, 3 Winda. Not the water one. The water one is pretty gay. This is the best one, and this is pretty sexy.
Isn't the water one the one that helps you against pendulums?
No. It helps you against cards like
it was the fire one
and stuff like that. No, not even the fire one. None of them help you with.
It was the light one. I'm just fucking around.
And that's it for the deck profile. I forgot the sign off because I haven't done this in a while.
Sayonara, gasumacha.
But if you like this deck, if you like this video, like, subscribe. I'll see you and comment. Peace out.